How is it going, everyone? Welcome to more Need for Speed Nitro. We're not gonna be seeing that tutorial again, but yeah, I'm here essentially, well, continuing this. I'm not sure if I'm actually close to the halfway point or not, because apparently they are, like, there is not just, well, you're gonna see it here. Well, if it loads, good, okay. Disable, yeah, this thing. So here you can see that there is class C, B, and A, but apparently for what I've seen in the car lot, well, I could check again just in case I'm wrong, but they are class S cars, right? Like if you press left, or maybe not. But I remember seeing a class S car, unless it was in the car lot and I'm making shit up. Hold up. But buy car and you go left. I guess I was making it up. Nice. Cool. Amazing. Okay, maybe we are actually close to the halfway point then. I don't know why yesterday I thought I saw class S. Well, whatever. We can go to Singapore. And do the circuit race, yeah. So yeah, in that case, I guess I should try to hurry to beat this today, because if I don't beat it today, it's like there is not much that's gonna be left for tomorrow, and doing a stream for only a couple of events sounds like a pain in the ass. Yeah, we will see. So I think this is the best looking track in the game, with that sunset. Though I guess I'm just a sucker for sunsets, you know. I just really like sunsets. Well, and sunrises as well. Basically anything related to the sun in video games when it comes to like graphic wise, I really like it. I mean, it's really the thing that makes the landscape feel more alive. It seems that the Ford Escort by now is struggling a little bit to keep up. Okay, yeah, pretty nice. That was a traffic car. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a good idea to purchase a better class B car, or if I should, nice, or if I should wait for class A. Not sure. I mean, ideally you will want to wait for class A, but it's possible that with this thing I cannot even win the Grand Prix, you know? So this is a little bit loud for me. To lower the volume when I get the chance. At least when the police shows up, a lot of the opponents get slowed down quite a lot, but I think that it's not enough. Like, for example, that first place is very far off. Can I get the shortcut here? No, the problem is that it's like you stay in the middle no matter what you do. It's very, very hard to properly get the corner like you want to. Yeah, the first place is absolutely out of here. Like, the first place is doing his own race. Just like that. Well, as long as I can get second, it's fine. Currently I damage arrival with that. The first place is absolutely out of here. This doesn't seem like I can overtake these guys here. So this might be an utter defeat. Yeah, I might need to invest money into another car. I cannot even get the shortcut when I want to. So can I at least get the Star Force style and time at the very least? I actually didn't get, well, I got the style star, then only 1 star for that. Nice. It might be a good idea to probably buy another car. How much money do I have though? The problem is that if I spend money now, by the time that I need a class A car, can I do it? Well, I could check that. So what's the first class A car? So they are ordering a weird way, but I want to see how the cheapest class A car is. 60,000. Okay. Sure. So I could would be nice to get the Skyline, honestly, but is it very expensive? It looks very expensive. It also looks very weird, the way that it kind of like goes from up to down. I guess I'm getting it. Because yeah, it seems that otherwise these races are gonna be a problem, so well, just gonna pick this quickly. I guess that... Is there like a red and blue? Well, actually, this one blue and black, well, it's the default color actually. And in terms of the tag, put like this wrestling thingy. And about this, what can you do? I guess the usual. Yeah, no roofs could please, because I don't like them. I wish that it was easier, though. Hold up. I actually don't like the way the bodywork looks. You can change the wheels too. So, yeah, I guess that. But hold up. Yeah, that's the thing that I don't like is that if you want to put things on your car, it's not very easy. Like this editor is just bad. Whatever. Discard your changes. What do you... What? Alright, you know what? Every time that I try to use the customization, it ends up going badly. So let's just finish it there. I think that this game does not want you to customize your shit. So yeah, let's try not to do that. No, go to B and to the Skyline. Feels a little bit bad, honestly, to purchase the Skyline in a game like this. I was wanting to, you know, save the Skyline for an important Need for Speed game, I guess. Because I haven't really used a Skyline yet in Need for Speed. But yeah, I guess it will have to be here. Regrettably. I mean, that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna use it later, but it's like it cheapens it when I use it too much, right? What can you do? Here it doesn't seem that I was getting anywhere otherwise, though. The issue here is also that even with this, these cars are going quite fast. And I'm about to get eliminated even. Maybe a better idea will be to try to collect the stars in the previous locations instead of going here. Since I think that the previous locations will have easier events no matter what, right? What I have no clue is if there is any way to do upgrades with the cars that affect performance. Just that the UI of this game is very bad, you know? So half the things that you might be able to do to the car, I just don't fully understand them. Well, the problem here is, well, I need to overtake this other Nissan if my idea is to at least get 1 star from my position, but it seems that I am unable to even do that. Well, I barely got it, but I think that I'm not avoiding the elimination here. These guys are just going way too fast. I guess the biggest difference is in taking shortcuts, but it's so hard to do in this game. At least those were 3 stars, like 1 for 3rd place, another 1 for the style points, another 1 for time, so could be worse for them. Stuff is getting a little bit hard over here. It's not a joke anymore. It's fine. We can do the drag race. I mean, at least the drag race seemed to, thankfully, be always easy to beat. Maybe that's gonna change here, I don't know. I hope not. My God. You know, really... Okay, there you go. So that was absolutely free. I guess that if with the 4 score these events were gonna be free, with what's supposedly the best car in Class B, it's gonna be even more free, I guess. Alright. We can do the circuit. It seems that regular races at this point will become harder and harder to beat. This is also the same track as the previous elimination event. At least you do get the stars from the lap time and the style points, you know. Will be worse. Okay, that shortcut shouldn't be hard to take, so I should take it every time, guys. There is no disadvantage. It doesn't seem like there is a high chance of losing, I mean of crashing. That one on the other hand is a different story with how the steering works in this game. That one is a vastly different story. Oh, where did that truck come from? Also, how is it going, Sunshine? The Rock's eyebrow? Yeah, the characters look pretty goofy. That's for sure. Hey, I mean, I don't know if I can even call them characters, because it's not like they even have a personality. Like, they don't have anything. They are just there. They might as well be figures rather than characters, you know? Yeah. It's one of the many mysteries of this game, I guess. One of the many things that make you ask why. I also been thinking, and you know that this game, I guess it's the closest that Need for Speed got to shovelware, right? Because, I mean, keep in mind that this is a game that got released on the Wii pretty much exclusively, because, I mean, the other console that it got released on was the Nintendo DS. I can't believe that I somehow crashed there, by the way. Very sad. The point is that it's a game that I think it's very appropriate to call it the shovelware of NFS. Because, I mean, it's pretty far from being shovelware by, you know, shovelware standards, I guess. But when it comes to NFS, it really feels like it's something that kinda cheapens the brand, you know? Like, it would have been better to not have it. It's fine. Also, I think you meant bottom right. The bottom right guy is the one doing the rocks stare. It's fine. Bottom left is just a very fat guy. Very, very fat. Okay, so here we have an Audi. Oh yeah, this is drift. I was trying to go fast. No, don't go fast. You're not gonna get rewarded for going fast. Bitch. Okay, that's not a super high objective. Should be fine as long as I keep with this very stupid looking movement. Okay, the look of NFS. Well, if you mean this particular NFS, this has nothing to do with how the other games look. That's why I'm saying that it cheapens the brand, because in terms of how it looks, this looks like a cheap knockoff that has no reason to exist. Oh, I unlocked Dubai. So even though I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked, I kinda want to go to Dubai because I didn't go on the previous cup. And I also didn't see the cutscene. Like, this is the only cutscene I haven't seen. So the guy rides a Lambo. Yeah, classic Dubai. Oh, I thought he was gonna take out a gun. No, it's fine. It's the second one that I think they are about to show a gun. No, it was just money. Money. They have a lot of it. What's your take on the series so far? I mean, I have individual opinions on each game. The series as a whole is okay. I mean, I already said it before, but I think that the Burnout games, and especially Burnout Revenge, is more fun. And I still obviously prefer Ridge Racer as a series the whole way, you know? But yeah, I don't think it's a bad series. I mean, there are still some games remaining, but for the time being, it's servicing, you know? It's an arcade racing game, and since you don't have many of those in the first place, I think that it's very valuable that these games exist in the first place, right? That's how I think. Like, you know, I think my biggest issue is that ever since Most Wanted, and I don't know how true this is gonna be for the next one, but simply judging by the names, I think it's probably enough to guess how they are gonna be. It seems that the series focuses a lot on Most Wanted and replicated the Most Wanted formula. And I mean, I understand why. I mean, Most Wanted is a pretty cool game, but I'm not a fan of the whole police stuff, you know, that I just like to race. And the police kinda gets in the way of that. So I'm not the biggest fan, but yeah, as I say, it's alright. I think it gets the job done at least. But yeah, it's at least to me not better than the series I like, you know. Like, I still think Ridge Racer is king, and if I want an arcade game a little bit more quote-unquote grounded, because I mean I don't think that's the right word, but Burnout does a good job at doing that. Like, if you want something just a little bit more grounded than Ridge Racer, but also not obviously like a simcade, but more still arcade, right? I think that Burnout does a good enough job for that. So I still think that the Need for Speed games are below those two series, like below Ridge Racer and Burnout, but they still are cool. I mean, well, I was gonna say they are probably in third place after Ridge Racer and Burnout, but no, there are actually a lot of other video game racing series I will put above Need for Speed. Well, for starters, Mario Kart. Like, it might sound like I'm joking or something. It's like, how you're gonna compare Mario Kart to Need for Speed? No, Mario Kart, like, every Mario Kart game is legitimately good. Like, it's one of the few series that I can say confidently that every game is good. And another one that comes to my mind is, of course, Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo games are excellent, so I wouldn't consider this one better than Gran Turismo at all. So I will say that it's probably not very high, like the series as a whole, when it comes to my preference, but yeah. Namco need to bring Ridge Racer back. Yeah, but it's not gonna sell, you know? That's the problem. It's, I'm pretty sure they release Ridge Racer and it's not gonna sell unless they do something similar to, like, Forza Horizon or the Crew Motorsport, you know? It's exclusive for arcade. What is exclusive for arcade? What game is exclusive for arcade? If you're talking about Ridge Racer, no. Well, none of the games I mentioned are exclusive to arcade. Unless you mean arcade racing game, as in, you know, like the type of handling is not simulator. Like in that case, yes, they are all arcade racing games, sure. But if we're talking about arcade cabinets, even though some of the games I mentioned do have arcade versions, they all have console versions as well. You know? Well, in fact, Ridge Racer started in arcades and then got ported to console. Then it got like one arcade exclusive, and then it essentially got fully developed for console. When arcades were basically dying out, they went fully on console stuff. So yeah. Yeah, I will need a repair, there you go. Essentially, that's to answer your question, Sunshine, of what is like my thoughts on the series so far. They are okay, but I don't think that they are better than the franchises I mentioned. Even though, of course, comparatively, they don't have much to do with each other. Like, despite all of them being racing games and some of them, of course, being, you know, also like arcade racing games, as in like the driving is arcade, right? I think that, yeah, for example, comparing Ridge Racer to Need for Speed, they really don't have almost anything to do with each other, with the exception of Ridge Racer Unbounded, and that's simply because that game is it's only Ridge Racer in name. I'm wondering why. Wait, what's WMMT? Why are you using acronyms as if I knew? WMMT. I don't know what that is. I have no clue what that means. Trying to think, but I don't think anything comes to my mind. Uh-oh. Is this guy gonna overtake at the end? Well, thankfully no, he could have. Oh, One Gun Midnight? Well, why didn't you mention that before? Or maybe you sent the message and it didn't appear on the chat. Because I don't remember seeing you mentioning One Gun Midnight. Sometimes that happens, that a message doesn't get sent and I cannot possibly read it. But, One Gun Midnight, yeah, it's... I don't know, I haven't played them. Oh, I'm 5 stars away from... Okay. 5 stars away from the Grand Prix. So that's good. Oh, and I just realized they call this track Dubai Marina probably as a reference to Yas Marina. That's a real life circuit in Dubai, also used by the Formula 1, you know? Or maybe that's the name of the place. And that's it. Wait, I forgot that this is supposed to be a drift challenge, my bad. I was trying to go fast. There is no reason for that. That being said, you don't really need to stall your engine. Doesn't seem like a great idea. That should be fine. The finish line is not... yeah, it's fine. I guess the drift events are essentially free. They give you 3 stars that are essentially, well, as I say, free. Then we have the drag race and then another event, and then that should be pretty much it, right? I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Then the Grand Prix and then Class A, essentially. That's the plan, and yeah, I hope it's over by then, so I can forget about this game. It will be pretty nice. I even need to Nitro. Doesn't really look like it. These guys are not even close. No need to Nitro. It seems that they understood that in the early games the drag events were very hard, so they made them extremely easy here. Not to mention that they probably thought a lot of people were gonna struggle with the required manual transmission, most likely, so... Yep. Okay. So... this race, assuming I get 4 stars, will be the last one before the Grand Prix, and then we will be good to do that. Technically there is one car that is better than this one, which is I think the Porsche Cayman or something similar to that. But yeah, like the thing is that I should be able to win with this car. And then we will see what happens, but for the time being we have that. I will really appreciate having a wrench. That's also some very annoying shit, the way the game works, that you need to repair your car if you hit it too much. I honestly cannot think of a single gameplay thing that this car brings to the table that is good. I really cannot. Like, it would have been better if it didn't bring anything to the table at all, honestly. Just keep your things to yourself. That would have been nice. Yeah. It's fine. I mean, ideally I might be able to beat the game today, so... if that's the case, at least we will be free. Yeah, like, imagine if this game took me as long to beat as Pro Street. That would be a problem. That would be an issue. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the star for style here. Doesn't look like it. I don't know what's the issue with putting in the UI. Like, what's the objective, you know? Like, it shouldn't occupy that much space in the first place. So yeah, they don't really want to do that. They don't feel like doing that. So here you can see the star being filled, but that's the only thing. You have to know how close you are. But in general, the UI of this game is kinda shit. I don't even know if I could argue that the UI is somehow even worse than the Pro Street UI, and the UI of that game was already very shit. So it's like, we are comparing it with shit and it's still losing. It's fine. Well, here, even if I don't win this, like if the guy behind me overtakes, That's still 4 stars, and that should be enough to unlock the Grand Prix. Okay. Well, we got that. So I'm assuming the Grand Prix appears now. I hope. Well, now I'm recognized. Nice. Wait, but that didn't unlock the Grand Prix. Wait, how many stars do you want? 210? Oh, you go suck a cock. I really don't want to do the speed trap. I could do this circuit race and then go to a different location to get the remaining stars. Do we get to see Miku in the game now since it's Miku Day? I'm afraid that there is no Miku in this game. Hey, how is it going, Wasabi? Yeah, I guess it is. So that's essentially the reason why YouTube has that Miku banner, because it's Miku Day. That's pretty interesting. It's quite crazy how far Miku has come when it comes to popularity. Like, at some point she will probably overtake a lot of other series popularity. I do wonder though, because it doesn't seem like she's used officially as much as she could. Like, they are still releasing like some spin-off games using the Pia Pro characters, but they could have done so much more with it. And I guess there's also the gacha, because with a gacha like that, that is, for what I understand, doing pretty well. They don't really care too much about the rest, right? And at the same time, regardless of what they do officially, I guess the whole point is that the content is essentially done by the fans. That's kind of the idea. Like, I guess in that regard, really, Pia Pro really struck gold, you know? Like, they do... they get so much money by doing pretty much nothing. Well, you could argue that they already done what they needed to do, like, years ago when they created her, but then... like, they are basically sitting in an endlessly growing pile of cash. Did you see that NPC car do the 360? No, I didn't really see it. I think I wasn't paying enough attention. But not to mention that I'm paying a lot of attention to this guy, so I don't fall behind. By this guy I mean the one that is now in second, but yeah. Can I get the shortcut? Okay. It seems that this shortcut does cut quite a lot of time. Not so much if you keep crashing like that though. But yeah. That should be good enough to win. And considering the style points I have, that is enough for full 5 stars. They still need to keep doing work since they need to update the voice banks. Yeah, that's true. They do add new versions to the voice banks and they keep getting used, so that's pretty nice. You know, I mean, they are doing a good amount of work, I guess. I just wish that they kept making the Project Diva games, you know. I guess that might be too much to ask. I could go to Madrid and do, like... Well, actually, it's crazy the amount of events here that I did not get many stars, despite this supposedly being easier. Now that I have a more powerful car, maybe that's gonna change. Or not, I don't know. The point is that... wow, nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That Miku is doing so well. I mean, when I say that back then, I some time ago, like the fact that, well, she is my favorite female character in fiction, essentially. But I do think that it's a design that is probably one of the best designs out there. Just one of those things that, aside from being memorable, it also just looks good, you know? So yeah, she's gonna keep growing in popularity. It's inevitable. Wish I could play, I mean, probably not gonna like the fact that it's a gacha, but it would be nice if I could play the gacha, but I think that even emulating it is not something possible, because you're intended to press on the touch screen and basically like move as you are pressing, and that's something that is not so simple to emulate. Though it surprises me that they haven't released a PC version. Like, obviously they will have to touch the gameplay, but I mean, with all the money you get, I don't think that should be an issue, and especially with the more money that you're gonna get from doing that. Like, say for example, if Genshin Impact didn't release on PC, I don't think it will be the best-selling gacha game in the world, you know? So I feel like they are losing on profit. That they could easily have. But yeah. Like, because in my case, like, I'm not a fan of gacha, but I will even take a PC port of Project Sekai if you're not gonna do Project Diva, of course, because yeah, if you do Project Diva, give me that, but if you're not gonna do that or release DLCs to Project Diva, well, like, you know, give me something, right? I feel like they really are sitting on a lot of possible money, and I know that it's not money that is free because you need to invest into the development of these things, but I feel like the development should not be that expensive. Ah, fuck this shit. It's fine. Oh, got it. So we're going to the Grand Prix finally. Nice. That means we should unlock the Class A shortly, I guess, I hope. The Grand Prix unlock. Let's see how it goes. The Skyline will have to carry. It shouldn't be a problem, especially keep in mind that since this is a Grand Prix, you don't need to win everything. As long as you have enough points, that's good enough. But I'm betting on that. I also still have yet to test the Need for Speed World community servers. What the fuck did you drift to the left? I never press left in that corner. Never. Okay, sure, why not? Anyways, I got distracted. I was about to say that, yeah, I haven't tested yet the community servers of Need for Speed World, but I have high expectations. Or not. Well, that's the thing. Not really high expectations, because at the end of the day it's an MMO, but I mean, since it's supposedly, well, I don't know, I will have to test it, and haven't done so yet. So as much as I'm trying to send the police to this guy, I cannot. Okay, that's the second time you do that. Like, you're drifting to the left on that specific corner, so why are you doing that? I guess it's because I'm off track, so that somehow must mean that, you know, that you need to do that. Okay, can you... Yeah, I need you to point to that guy. Promise that he's too far. Yeah, I think I didn't get him. Ah, this... Man, the handling of this game is so fucking shit. It's so awful. God damn it. I tried to go for the shortcut, but yeah, no. You ain't getting the shortcut. You're getting the short end of the stick. If I could get another police power up, yeah, like that, exactly. Fuck that guy up. Get rid of him. At least this time I didn't drift to the left on that corner. That's a positive. Okay. Good shot. And I could get the shortcut, no way. It actually worked. Alright, but will I be able to take the other one? Because this one is the real deal. I think this one saves a lot of time. Yeah, I did it, that's because I took it super slowly. Okay, nice. Clean victory. Well, clean depends on what you mean by clean, guys. I won because I sent the cops to the to the guy that was winning. I snitched. Oh, and I do wonder how the Grand Prix works here. Like, if I restart, will it restart the whole thing, or it will only restart the current thing? I don't know. Yes, that's something that could legitimately make the Grand Prix hard. But will that be the case? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Now, I do wonder if the Class A races will have, like, we'll have a... damn it, like, can you let me actually go forward, piece of shit? I already forgot what I was saying. It doesn't matter. It wasn't important. Okay, that shortcut is worth it, yeah. I mean, you might be thinking that all shortcuts are worth it, but no. Some shortcuts are completely worthless. This asshole didn't let me pick the power up. It basically seems to be the only way to stop the guy that is ahead. so yeah. Quite useful. Get him. Get his ass. Damn, you ended up getting fucked more than the guy you were chasing, Mr. Policeman. Come on. So, where is the... Oh, here. That... As much as it's a shortcut that will be worth it, it seems way too hard to actually get. So yeah, I'm not sure if I should take it. Yeah, this guy is on the same distance he was on the previous lab. It seems that the power-up doesn't track super far. But as long as you get his ass. Get him even more. Get rid of him. Like, break his legs. Yeah, like that, exactly. That's exactly what I needed. Good show. Yeah, now don't go after me. Oh, nice corner, by the way. Alright, don't take the shortcut here. Well, it doesn't seem like it's that possible anyway, so... Even if you try, you're not gonna get it. Alright, I'm glad I didn't hit the pad split there, but yeah. Essentially, the play is as soon as you can to... You know, use that power-up. Well, that's the reason why it's there for, but yeah. Can't believe that this shit turned into Mario Kart. And I mean, that's an actual insult to Mario Kart, I guess. Essentially, the power-ups here are like even less than those on Mario Kart. Well, even less. I mean, there's only two, and one of them is not even a power-up in itself. It's basically repairing your car, which is something that is necessary. It's kind of like a little bit of an equivalent to a pit stop, right? Also, the cop power-up is not available until the second lap. All of the things that... Well, not sure if the second lap, or at least until one... Yeah, does criminal damage like that and makes the police appear. But the point is that you cannot just throw cops from the beginning. Doesn't work that way. What I'm seeing here is that the first place is always the same one. So here, when it comes to points, you will have to... Well, you will actually have to worry about the points. What a sack of shit. Hey, I'm still worried about restarting. Because let's say that I don't win this race, then I'm like, well, let's restart it. But what if restarting it makes it so it's all the way from the beginning? Will be a problem. Much as I would like to pick the police power up there, my car was getting messed up. I will need to pick it up relatively soon here. Also, hold up. Didn't we already do 2 laps? Because it says that we are in the second lap. Shouldn't this be the final lap? Or am I going crazy? Maybe I am going crazy. At least we mark this guy with the police. Wait. Okay, there's something that doesn't add up here. I'm in last place. It's like I never crossed the finish line. Well, it says you want to restart the race, but just look at that. Like, I'm in last place and on the second lap, because when I crossed the finish line, it never changed the lap counter. Nice. Yeah, this game is surely not shovelware. Correct. No, sir. No shovelware here. Okay. I don't know what happened, though. Maybe it's because I was going in reverse or some shit like that. And it didn't count me going through the finish line. I don't know. Anyways, at least the good thing is that restarting lets you restart from the current race, so this is essentially a fake Grand Prix. You know, like, it's basically just a bunch of races, the same way it is in... Well, if I'm not mistaken, every Need for Speed game. Like, none of the Grand Prix really mean anything in Need for Speed. So yeah, pretty cool, I guess. But hopefully this time the second lap actually counts, you know? Would be a little bit bad if it didn't. Shovelware. The shovel should be in the dev's hell. That's where it should be. I mean, I don't think that it's a developer issue. Well, not counting the lap properly is a developer issue. But I mean that this game being the way it is, I think that it's mostly an executive issue. So yeah, those are the ones that deserve a good shovel. Okay, yeah, this is most likely what happened. Like, because I probably had that same accident and it didn't count me going through the finish line. Well, fix your shit then. I don't think I'm winning this one. Though, I don't need to. I could restart, but it seems that this track is not worth restarting. So I guess I'm just gonna... I mean, I essentially just need to win another race. And by winning another race, that's it. You know, because if I get second on another one, he will only win 2 while I win 3. Which means that I win the Grand Prix. But yeah, it doesn't seem... This track is not worth redoing. Yeah, give me the second place. I don't care. But yeah. We have to either win Singapore or Dubai. And the other one I need to get second place, because it seems pretty clear here that the leader will get first if you don't, and when you get first he will get second, so that's why it's important to beat him properly. Oh, this is supposed to be the shortcut. Oh, and it has... Okay. You essentially have, like... I don't know if you can call it 2 shortcuts. So it's basically an alternate path into a shortcut there. So that is useful. Now, about this shortcut here, it's almost impossible to get, right? And in fact, the leader doesn't even try to get it. I think that some of the ones that try to go for it crash, so it doesn't seem to be a good idea. Though the leader crashed against the pad split there, so pretty nice. Now the question is for how long I get to keep the lead. I'm going a little bit slow here for some reason. Yeah, that's the shortcut, but what an asshole. What an absolute bitch. I cannot believe you're such a bitch. That's unbelievable. The police car actually got my ass there. Well, the good thing here is that the leader is here in second place, now third, I guess. But I still would prefer a win regardless. Though ideally the best result will be winning and having that guy on third place. That was an assassination, yeah. That's pretty much what we have to deal with here, though. In this game they are pretty much cartoony assassinations, that's the way it works. They are DreamWorks assassinations. But for some reason, I mean, I know that I'm trying to go for the shortcut here, but it slows down so much, even though I feel like I'm not really slowing down that much. And, okay, that place is a problem. That place is actually a problem. Because you get the shortcut and you're too much to the left to get the following corner properly. It's an issue. Alright, get the victory. Nice. Alright, so here, as long as I get second place, well, this asshole got second here, so... But as long as I get second place, I'm guaranteed to win this. Essentially. So yeah, just get second place, bro. That's all you need. Just get that second place. Okay, no wrenches for me, huh? Will you manage to actually get second? Because that's all you need. You just need a second place. Nothing more, nothing less. Will you manage? Well, at least, regardless of if I manage or not, this car has clearly been enough to win Class B, so hey, props to the R34, though it really is a shame that the first car I used, the first game I used this car on in the Need for Speed series is this piece of shit. And I really weird the view, really. Will be a lot better. Yeah, I guess it's not gonna count. Like, basically, if a future game makes me pick the Skyline, I most likely will pick it. I could have taken the shortcut there. So at least the good thing here is that I am in second place, and as long as I keep this position, everything should be fine. I don't see why I will lose it. Though, at the same time, the third place is quite close to me. Oh, yeah, okay, and that corner is a piece of shit. It's the I think that in every lap I got trouble with that. Very, very annoying. I guess I did speak too soon. And the first place is basic. Wait, what? Wait, arrival. Oh, that's a visual bug. I look at the minimap, or maybe it is. No, it's actually someone that is bugged. I think that the guy got lapped because he's stuck there and cannot get away. Oh well. Too bad. But what can you do? I didn't go for a shortcut again, for fuck's sake. It's as I tell you, going for shortcuts in this game with how shitty the handling is very hard. Like, it's not an easy thing at all. Well, not like it matters because I ended up winning the Grand Prix anyway, so I'll take it. Yeah, no problem. So this unlocks Class A, pretty much. What was the first car in Class A? I don't remember. Yeah, we got that silver trophy with a 1. Yeah, the Gold Cup. Okay, it's a Dodge Challenger, an Audi Coupe, and a Ford Shelby. Wait. Oh, and these are the collectibles from the previous class. Problem is that I don't like any of those cars, you know? That's my main problem with it. But I guess it is what it is. Oh wait, hold up. I need to purchase a car first. So, well, I guess at this point I might as well go for the stats instead of anything else. So, the Audi, a lot of speed. Okay, I think I don't like Audis, but I think that not only I dislike these other cars more, but also stat-wise it seems like this is the one that is worth getting. Though drifting being good doesn't seem like a bad thing, but I prefer acceleration. And not to mention that this one is even cheaper. Alright. Color, I don't know, pick... That's a pretty funny combination of colors. Wait, but that looks pretty similar to the first one actually. No, pick another thing. No, I don't know. You know, despite there being so many different ones, a lot of them should look very similar to each other. Oh, I like this one. It's a cool looking thing. Maybe with the body shop I can make the car look a little bit more appealing. Maybe. I guess. Doesn't look that bad. Oh, hold to morph. Oh, you don't have morph. Never mind. Man, if only it was that easy to get, like, as I said before, to paint it with vinyls, but the editing mode is so shit. It really is. So yeah, I guess all my cars are gonna look clean, which is not a bad thing in itself, but since every other car has their own fancy vinyls, I would like to have them too, you know? It's whatever. The most likely scenario here is that we're gonna be purchasing another car later on. Like probably whatever is the best one available in Class A to participate in the last events, including the Grand Prix. So depending on how hard this could get, and I don't think it's gonna get that hard, but the point is that the chances are that I beat this game today, which will be ideal. Because honestly, I don't think that playing this game for another stream will be a good idea at all. I think that I already got enough of this game as it is. No need to add anything more. guess I will also have to think of what to stream. Like, if that is the case, what to stream tomorrow. I've been thinking of, since I did Denmark 1 Limited 2 not that long ago, I could just do Denmark 1 Limited 3. That could be nice. But yeah, I haven't really thought about it yet. I could play Project Viva again, but no, that's... The Miku Day was today, so I guess that opportunity already disappeared. Well, I mean, I could just, you know, still play it, but... Yeah, I usually don't like playing Project Viva too close to each other. Like, the only exception for that is if they release a new game, and in that case I will probably play it for a week straight, but yeah, that is not happening. This is not Bizarro World after all. It will be nice. Yeah, they could easily release a new one, considering the Mega Mix that is the most recent one. I think that the most recent song is from what, 2020? Not to mention that the majority are from like 2012 and before, so they have so many newer songs that you could use if you plan to release a new game, you know. I don't think they will have the balls to do that. It is what it is. Okay, at least that went smooth with this car, with the Audi. So it seems that at least until we get to the other locations, we should be fine. Not sure what I crash against there. Nice, getting eliminated on the very first countdown, amazing. Will returning to some older songs they missed also be a good idea? I mean, anything will be a good idea, as long as they release a new game. Like, I don't care if they make a game with like the... I don't know, with... like... some very old songs exclusively, as long as they are not the same ones that they use in the other games. Or at least that there is not that much repetition. Yeah, like, that will be the idea. Can you imagine if they made an official Rabbit Hole PV? Because you might be thinking, no, there is no way they touch that song. Bro, they touch Sweet Devil, which is also like the same artist, I'm pretty sure. And the PV, even though it's still, you know, nothing that will be considered explicit, it's still quite an interesting one. So I wonder what they will do. Like, will they use the official outfit? Well, that's also another thing, yes. They already used it in, well, not that one, but a very similar one in Miracle Paint. So it's not like it will be... Yeah, by Deco, and isn't Sweet Devil by Deco? Wasn't Sweet Devil by Deco? Or who else will it be? Like, I was sure Sweet Devil was by Deco. Oh, it's Hachiyoshi. Oh, you are right. And in fact, I remember the video now. He used to do like a very rough 3D model. Yeah, you are correct. No, Deco did Hibana and Ghost Rule, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah. Okay, my bad. Yeah, I remember, well, the video, like the official Sweet Devil video that was not made by Sega, it's pretty funny 3D model. The point is that they did Wars, so I don't think they will have any problems. Though they might not have any problems, but I'm not sure about the modern Vocaloid fanbase, if it will have problems. Because, you know, Miku got more popular, of course, but the cost of getting more popular is that, you know, you will have more people, but also different people interested, and they might not like that song being included. Yeah, they were made by another guy. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure that he himself does not do videos, but yeah, the point is that I mean, the underwhelming thing is the animation. Like, the animation was not very good. I do think that the scenario is okay, like the way he did, you know, that. But yeah, the animations probably would have benefited from just a little bit more work, but it's fine. I don't mind. I mean, I still like them. But yeah, the point is that the more modern fan base, like, well, for example, the modern fan base, I'm pretty sure that if they release a new Project Diva game with the song Rinchan Now, or, well, how is it called? Rinchan Fan Club, whatever that shitty ass song is called. Like, I don't like the song. I mean, I don't like the song because I think it sounds like shit, not for any other reason. But I think that the PV is something that, yeah, a lot of people, well, the PV and the song itself, like the lyrics of the song, I don't think a lot of people will be pretty okay with that. But that's the question. What sort of things will be okay? Because, I mean, Project Sekai also uses a lot of those type of songs, and I don't think that they have a problem. But the thing about Project Sekai is that it does not have PVs. Like, it doesn't have videos. It has like a static background, for what I know at least. But yeah, the Project Diva games, the whole point is that they have official videos made by Sega themselves, right? Some of them are just the 2D official videos that the maker puts out, but the majority of it and the main, you know, pool of the game is essentially the fact that they have... Wait, this speed camera event can suck my cock. I'm not even gonna try it. But what I was out to say is that a main drive of the Project Diva games is that they have 3D videos where you can pick whatever module you want them to use. Well, not to mention you could pick whatever character you want. Like, if you want to put Len singing a Miku song, yeah, you can do that. So that is a very big part of the Project Diva games. I mean, not to mention that they have a mode exclusively to just watch the videos. Like, you don't have any gameplay at all, you just put the videos and you watch them. It's like a theater mode. So the videos are a big part, and not sure if a lot of these songs, if they get videos that are faithful to the song, if the more modern Vocaloid audience is gonna like it. But I don't know. Then again, you also have a shit ton of songs to pick from, so it's not like you have to pick controversial ones. But in the case of Rabbit Hole, like it or not, that's one of the most popular Vocaloid songs lately. Well, lately. Okay, when I say lately, I don't mean like this year. I mean like some years ago when it released, of course. I guess nowadays a more popular one will be Mesmerizer. And Mesmerizer is also a song that is not very appropriate either, you know? So whatever will be the PV of that song will not be something very family friendly, I guess. But yeah, these are popular songs, like that's the undeniable thing. It's not the fact that I'm a fan of them so I want to see them. It's the fact that these are popular. And if they are popular, it's not like they have the obligation to be there. It's like, it's the best metric you can do to be like, okay, what songs do we pick? Well, obviously the popular ones, because that's what people will want to see, right? Like that's what's gonna sell our game. But I guess that because of all of these interrogations and also of course the cost of even doing these videos is the reason why they are not releasing another Project Diva game. And as I said before, I mean, why would they when they essentially print unlimited money with the gacha? Yeah, just let the gacha be, and that's just free money. So yeah, it's just one of, I mean, it's the same issue that, I mean, earlier someone, Sunshine mentioned about Ridge Racer. A new Ridge Racer will not be profitable. Like, it simply wouldn't unless they go for some shit like open world, like as I mentioned, like Forza Horizon or the Crew Motorsport HAL. But if they go for the classic Ridge Racer style, there is no way that what they are gonna spend making it is gonna warrant the profits, well, the few profits that they are gonna get, if they can even be considered profits, right? So a lot of games I would like to see, but that the companies themselves don't really have any motivation to do. That's the problem. And obviously I cannot do them myself. I mean, in both cases, it's not something that an indie developer can do. Because for the Project Diva games, well, first of all, if you're gonna use official songs, you will need the rights to it, and that's already quite expensive as it is. But aside from that, it's the fact that if you're gonna have new videos, that's also very expensive to do. And if you want to do them yourself, well, you will need not only a good capture system to capture your movements, but obviously you also need to be good at dancing. And that's clearly not the case for me. Damn, I almost lost that. Holy shit. By very little. Very, very little. And well, in the case of racing games, I still think that racing games are one of the most expensive games to make as an indie developer. Because they are games that they don't have to look exceptional, but if they don't look good, it's pretty hard to make people play them. And assuming that they don't look good and you are like, oh, but the gameplay is actually pretty good, well, pretty hard to make a racing game that a lot of people will want to play, you know? It's one of those situations where there's basically nothing you can do. Like, the companies are not gonna make the games themselves, and you are not gonna make the game yourself either. It's a situation where I guess you cannot win. What is this asshole doing? The best I can do, I guess, it's platforming games. And platforming games, I mean, so far I'm only capable of doing I wanna be the guy fun games. Not to mention only 2 so far, and the second one is not even done, so... They take a lot of time. Especially for what they are, you know. The indie development, yeah, not the best idea, really. I wasn't gonna win this one, but no, I will. Google. Yeah, it's as the game says right there, Google. Yeah, we got all 5 stars here. Good shit. Not bad. There is only a time attack left here, and that one, like, I'm not even gonna do it, though. I do want to check what car it is. Oh, it's the Lamborghini Gallardo, nice. Well, pretty nice car, but the event is a stinker. So, yeah, it can suck a cock. Alright. I wonder how long until I actually have to purchase a new car, though. At the same time, it's not just about money, but also unlocking it, and until you have enough stars, a lot of these are not gonna be unlocked, you know? So this car considers the Skyline GTR as the superior car, because it has it in Class A while the R34 is in Class B. I mean, it makes sense, but yeah, it's a more modern car after all. You know that every time that I use the double nitro and the camera tries to do that close-up, it's very hard to see. Like it really gets in the way. Amen. I also like how the police siren, I think, looks different depending on the... well, looks, I mean sounds different depending on the country. Wait, I just realized I don't have the lap start. Is it because it's 1 minute or something? Probably, right? It doesn't seem like I'm gonna get it either. So they start fucking me over already, right? That's very annoying. But I mean, it doesn't really matter as long as I can win, but... yeah, pretty annoying that you're starting to do this shit. You're already telling me, hey, your car is obsolete, mister, you gotta change it. Like, come on, this is only the second location. Then 55 seconds on this. You're really going hard on that. Those 55 seconds are not enough yet. Well, at least the good thing is that, well, another thing that I forgot to mention, that at least they keep the 3 laps even in Class A. So there's that. I appreciate a rent right now, but they wouldn't be giving it to me. It means that a lot of these are picked up by others, and they do not respond fast enough so I can use them. Alright. You don't want me to do this, that's fine. I'm not gonna if you don't want me to. There are other events I can do. Yeah, it's as I said yesterday, any event that I don't beat on the first try is most likely not worth beating. So no need to worry about them. Just focus on the ones that you do win on the first try. Right now my points don't seem to be very impressive at all. if the objective is 14,000. Oh, and actually, okay, so I don't get it. Sometimes you lose the points and sometimes you don't. Like when you crash against the police. Like sometimes I swear that you get to keep them, but I guess some other times you don't, like right there. Not to mention when you crash against the wall, like you also, I got to keep them there, so I don't know what it depends on. It's very weird. See, that one counted even though I did crash against the police, so yeah, I don't know. That one also counted and I crashed even harder against the police. But it's not gonna be 3 stars, but whatever, who gives a fuck? At least it's 2. Like the rules don't make, well, like any shitty ass drift event in this series, it doesn't make sense. So the Gallardo and the Corvette are available now. Wait, I cannot see. If you put that camera, it's pretty hard to see. Is this one I win it? Oh, I almost didn't though. That traffic, it was a pickup truck, almost got my ass. Okay. I guess drag events are at least still the part of like the easy event, so no problem. Also, I'm really sad that I cannot really comment on anything. Essentially everything that there was to see about the game, I already seen it, you know? Like at this point there's absolutely nothing I can interesting to mention. Why would there be? The game itself doesn't have anything interesting to show in the first place, you know? Also, yet again, I wasn't able to get the lap time that they want me to get for the star. Very messed up. Okay, this one I do get it. Nice. If I can maintain the lead and get the score objective, that would be nice. Also, own it is for being on the lead, right? I don't think that you get points for free, right? Like simply for driving. I think it's for being actually on the lead. Probably. point objective is most likely 40,000, right? No, it isn't. Well, oh, I barely got it. It was 42,500. Very weirdly specific amount, but yeah, whatever. I got it right at the end, so yeah. All 5 stars was very productive. Like the time attacks, I'm not even gonna attempt them, dude. Like, I'm just gonna ignore them. I'm gonna pretend they don't exist. Well, just like I did in Need for Speed Shift with the drift events. Like, basically, just pretend that they were not a thing, and yeah, they essentially were not a thing, because I only played them. Like, I played the first one just to see how it was. I see that it was a piece of shit, and I'm like, yeah, nah. But yeah, thankfully, at least both that game and this one allow you to ignore an event type that you don't like, you know? Because you don't need to collect all the stars to beat the game. That's good. It'd be nice if I could target the guy in front of me, but seems to be too far. That feels a little bit stupid, isn't it? Like, when a target is too far, you cannot target them, but that just makes it so it's harder to reach them anyway, so it's like the whole point of the power-up is worthless, because you're using the power-up precisely to get him to get closer, but no, doesn't seem like it matters. Yeah, and that fatty guy is just this guy. So I made him lose time, but I was close to overtaking him anyway, so that was not productive at all. Hopefully this time I can get this guy's ass, but no, that's the problem. He's still way too far. Maybe in this corner when I drift. No, unfortunately not. It seems that this will be a second place no matter what. I mean, I don't particularly care that much. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna get... Okay, I will get the star for points, but I won't get the star for time, and also only 2 stars for the result since it's second place. Whatever. I guess 3 stars is good enough. Sure. Why not? Well, now I'm rated. What do you mean rated? That's a weird rank name. Also, how many stars do I need for a Grand Prix? Oh shit. 370? I was not expecting that at all. That is a problem. That is actually a problem. Alright, in that case, let me see. When's the the next batch of cars that you can unlock, because depending on that it might be worth it to buy a... Oh, I don't have enough money to buy the Corvette, for example, or the Gallardo. This is class A. So wait, is the Gallardo... No, it's not the last one, it's just that... What even is this order? I'm assuming the ones you can purchase are first and the log ones are last, but it's such a pain in the ass. So the Porsche here needs a little bit more stars, but I'm not even close with the money. And the Ford GT seems like it will be the best choice, but yeah, 500,000. Well, if I sell all the cars I have, maybe. And the Reventon is not really necessary to go that far. Well, in fact, it says it has worse stats than the Ford GT, so... Well, and then the Sonda seems to be the God mode car, but... yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind going for the Ford GT, but yeah, 500,000... Like, the cars I have, I don't think add up to that. Not quite. And the races right now don't really give me that much money in the first place, so... That could be an issue. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to get the Ford GT, but... It will be... nice. Also, I still think that it's pretty funny how the Pagani Sonda is now the final boss of the Need for Speed games, you know? Like, it's the toppest of the top. Quite funny. I guess at the time there wasn't any other street legal car that was better than that one, I guess. I wonder nowadays which one will be considered like the toppest street legal car. There is one that I seen that has the same name as Ayrton Senna. I don't remember if it was a Ferrari or what brand it was, but had the name Senna, the model, right? So that one probably, I don't know. I haven't really played any recent racing game at all. I don't know what will be the standard today for like the toppest of the top. Hey, that Senna car doesn't seem like a bad candidate, I guess. Sack of shit. I guess at this point might as well secure the second place. Do you like MotoGP? Nah. No, I'm not a fan of motorcycles in general. Like, it's just not my thing. Like, I can just say that I like cars a lot, you know? Wow, that was a respawn for some reason, nice. Not sure what's the logic behind that, but sure, I guess. I here might as well just farm for points, but yeah, I guess I cannot even do that. Oh, fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. God damn it. It's fine. But you know, I'm not a fan of motorcycles. Like, the only place I like motorcycles is, I guess, in action games. Like, I don't know, say... well, actually, I'm not sure what example I could give right now of a game that I play that has motorcycle gameplay. But yeah, as an additional thing to an action game, yes. when it comes to racing, no. Like, I think that the perfect racing machine is the car. Like, I don't think there is a more perfect way to race. Or rather, as I said, it's just that I really like cars. Like, maybe when it comes to the excitement of the race itself, like, yeah, maybe it can be more exciting if, you know, with other vehicles, but yeah, I'm an absolute sucker for cars. So yeah, any racing game, I want them to have cars. Very ironically, in Mario Kart 8, however, I use the motorcycle, but that's because of gameplay reasons. Essentially, the motorcycle allows you to drift in a very specific way that a car does not. So that's cool. But yeah, at the same time makes it so you are kinda forced to pick a motorcycle if you like and want to use that playstyle. The problem here is that yet again I'm not getting the score objective, and I'm also getting 3rd place. That's only 2 stars, which is pretty shitty. But yeah, at this point the game is basically telling you, hey, you need a better car, bro. What you're using right now is not gonna cut it. Yeah, the issue is also the lack of money. Not just the lack of stars. Because the lack of stars, I mean, just getting seats more will be enough. And going back to the previous events, I don't think it's gonna do much. I mean, there are a lot of stars to get from El Cairo, for example. I don't think I can get that many more. Really? Nice. Very cool humiliation, you piece of fucking trash. Very, very nice of you. It seems like if I want to participate here in Spain, I need a better car, but they are really gonna make me sell every car. Wait, what? What did you crash against? Yeah, I know what you crash against, but how? Doesn't even make any sense. Alright, well, I guess I do. Well, actually, so here's the thing. I could even go back to the previous class events, I guess. Since here I have a lot that I didn't get. So I could do that. For example. Just I will have to use the... Well, yeah, you have to use a big car, but it could be the... You know, the skyline. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get some stars and money on Class B. Seems like a better idea, because I mean, they count. They still count. It's not like you cannot do Class B anymore. You definitely can. Okay, let's just do it like that. So, you know, something that I probably could have tried is using this skyline in Class A instead of purchasing the Audi, but at the same time it's not like the Audi was extremely expensive, though I guess every single unit of money here helps, but like it wouldn't have been the decisive thing to allow me to purchase the fourth GT, you know. Asshole police car. Get that guy's ass. No mercy. Yeah, for now I guess, well, in fact, like I could even do the Class A events, especially the ones in Dubai that I didn't do. The problem is that for that I will kind of have to spend money on a Class A car, and that seems like a significantly worse idea, I guess. Yeah, I mean Class C, didn't mean to say Class A. Meant to say in Class C, like I still have a lot of stars remaining, but differently from B, I don't have a better car than the first one I had, so chances that I'm gonna get the stars are very, very low. So then these guys, what the fuck is wrong with you all? Leave me alone. Jesus. Could I get a wrench? Please. Or is that too much to ask? Yeah, at least here you can see that the superiority of this car on this class is pretty much unmatched. At least, well, especially in these early locations, you know. Those are 5 stars for absolutely free. And also, if I'm... Wait, hold up. Oh, there is still one more to be eliminated, okay. But yeah, aside from that, you also have, I'm pretty sure, 10,000 units of money. 2,000, I mean 10,000 NFS dollars. Promise that guy should stole me the victory right at the end. Damn, I want to kill someone now, that's a problem. It's a bad idea to have murderous thoughts, but now my head is filled with them. That's an issue. That is truly an issue. Damn it, well, unfortunate. I guess we can do some of them. Singapore, I really barely did anything, huh? Even this one? I mean, there probably is a reason with that. And this one, I did most likely use the skyline, so... probably gonna be a repeat of what happened, probably. It probably was simply a bad run where like the police gang up on me or something, I don't know. It's pretty interesting that in such a low quality game like this one, this is legitimately the most dangerous that the police has been in a Need for Speed game. Like they actually try to bring you down like with the most aggressiveness that they've shown in any game. Like every other Need for Speed games, the police are usually absolute morons that never do anything worth it, but in this one, if someone uses the power up on you, you're gonna suffer a lot. I can see why I didn't get the stars I needed here. Makes sense. Beat his ass. If you will be so kind. Oh, you're taking the shortcut too. Well, I somehow went that far and didn't take the shortcut. Didn't mean to go here. I mean, it would have been useful if you didn't make me lose that much time. At least I was able to somehow target the first place, and I'm gonna do it again. Double target this guy. Beat him up. There we go. Fantastic. I mean, apparently you do get increased like attention from the cops if you are the leader, but it's nothing compared to simply using the power up, you know. I'm getting the attention increase because of criminal damage, but ironically I'm losing more time for breaking all of that shit. Piece of garbage, let me go. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like... Well, I think it was enough to get the time objective, was it? Yeah, not sure if it was enough. Oh, it was also enough for the score, nice. Well, that's 5 stars. Well, I think technically 4, because I think I already had one, but... That will unlock the Ford GT and the... Yeah, and the Porsche and all that shit. That ending, yeah, it was something. Well, the issue here is that even if I unlock it, I don't have the money. So I think the best thing I can do is to keep getting stars in these previous class events, because right now I cannot really do much more. Like in the class A events with the Audi, I cannot do much. I will probably have to sell cars, because even these events that are the longest ones still only give you 10,000. No, I'm not gonna replay any race. That's something I can guarantee you. I will not replay a single race that I already played. Unless I am lacking stars, of course. I mean, if it's not there to get stars that I didn't get, I don't plan on redoing any race. Like, I'm not gonna farm money. Damn, nice barrel roll, holy shit. Okay. Unfortunately, this game is shitty enough to not give you extra points for doing something like that. Shame on them. But you know, I'm not farming. I can tell you that. I'm not gonna farm the same way I don't farm in any game. I'm not farming under any circumstance. Like, I rather turn the game off before farming. So yeah, there won't be any farming. I guess it depends on your definition of farming, but no, I'll only play events where I haven't gotten all the stars and it might be worth to do so. Well, this event, for example, that I'm doing right now, well, I'm not sure if I'm replaying it. Maybe here, since I most likely unlock Dubai, I simply stop. And, you know, I never did it afterwards. Farm Merge Valley? What is Farm Merge Valley? I don't know what that is. You had to hit that track, didn't you? I don't think I'm getting the lap time. It's again built into the score now. I have not played a single Discord game ever. Like, in fact, I cannot imagine something more useless than Discord's game store. So I guess if it's there, it's because some people make use of it. Discord has many stupid things, and I think that that's certainly one of them. Hey, as long as someone enjoys it, I guess it's not that stupid. It's certainly... I guess they tried to kind of capture how it was with MSN Messenger, that you had like some games built into it. You could even challenge other people in like to play against you. Well, I didn't get the lap star, but I did get first place at least, so the money is useful. I mean, actually, at this point, the stars are only useful if you want to get to 280, but I mean, there's not much reason to do that, since I have even less money to get those cars, so it's pointless. Okay. So... yeah, I don't think I have... maybe I could try Cairo. Is that all of the events that I didn't do them because I know I fucking hate them. You know, like, it's not a coincidence. I absolutely despise those events. Yeah, well, you have to pick something. Hold up, let me check again how much that fourth sheet is worth, and more importantly, okay, how much money I could get. So that's 20,000, 60,000, 90,000. So I could get 90,000 by selling all my current cars. So I don't know if they will let me sell all of them, because if I don't have a single car, that will be weird. But let's say I could get 85,000, right? Like keeping the first one. So it's not even close. Not even close. Fuck, dude. That's a problem. That is... well, there's also the Corvettes. Stat-wise, this one doesn't seem like a problem, but... just that it's one of those things that... what if it isn't enough? It's like right now I don't really have too many other options. I really don't, unfortunately. Well, I mean, I really don't know. Like, right now I'm recalculating what I could be doing, but there really doesn't seem to be that much. I will try this time trial, but I think that all time trials are equally trash, basically. I guess that's another alternative, using the Corvette. Ah, come on, you barely hit that. Can you stop hitting random cones, please? Okay, but that's doable. Like, hit one less cone and you're gonna get it. Easier said than done, of course, but it should happen. Well, in fact there, I did not hit a single cone, even though that didn't make any sense. Because I did the exact same thing I did last time, but that time, no cones were harmed. Problem is that I did a lot slower one of the corners because I hit the wall. So ironically, not hitting the cones didn't do fucking shit. Nice, I like when that happens. Very, very cool. And that time I also didn't hit any cone. Yeah, like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, the steering physics of this game are so fucking dog shit. It's actually surprising how they can be so dog shit. Okay, at least there are the 3 stars. No problem. Shame that, like, it's way too little money for these events that are no races, that are not races, right? Like, why so cheap? Okay. I mean, I guess I could try going for Class A again, but it did, like, this race in Spain did not look very nice. Well, I could do at least the drag race. Wait, what the hell? Oh, it's... I was about to say, damn, I have the 4 GT. How? Well, yeah. Because it's supposed to be a test drive. Yeah. You don't actually have the 4 GT, don't worry about it. Full speed. You would think that from Most Wanted to here they would have learned that putting drag events with random traffic like that is a piece of garbage idea, but no. They still didn't get... Well, they did get the memo with Carbon and many of the following games, but I guess this game they just, you know, they had to do it. Daylight savings time confused me again. I thought the stream was supposed to be over. Nah. No, there is still like around an hour. I mean, I really want to beat this game today, not because I care about beating it in itself, but rather because I want to not play it for another stream, you know? But I'm not really sure if I can manage that. Would be nice. But I'm starting to have my doubts if I can pull that off. Streaming this tomorrow will be quite a fail, if you ask me. Will be an epic fail, even. That's almost no points compared to the ones I need. Nice. Did I get 2 stars at least? Or were... I think it was only 1, right? No, it was 2. Well, okay. Well, sometimes I hit the microphone. Not because I want to, because my hand goes there. Because it feels like going there. I could try this race, but I think that at this point I can forget about winning a race with the Audi. But hey, since you never know, might as well give it a try. Also, I was thinking that, you know, who cares about stars? But no, I mean, I care about stars, because if I do want to beat this game today, I need like 300 something stars, so that is important for sure. I mean, looking at the positioning here doesn't give me too much confidence. Not to mention, this a racers only, well, race, and that means that you cannot get saved by the police, you know. So yeah, I don't even know why I entered this event in the first place. Doesn't seem to be there much of a point, because the only thing that lets me win some races is not here, so like, what are you even doing? I was gonna say at least I got the lap time star. No, I did not actually. Like, I simply cannot overtake them. They are just ahead of me. And that's the end of that. Well, here I don't expect to get the first place, but these guys theoretically should be well. At the same time, they are just barely ahead of me. But that is enough for them to be a problem. And the shitty ass time star I didn't get away. I guess at least I got second place. And with the style points star as well, that's good enough. Alright, promise at the elimination event I could try this one instead of the previous one where I got my ass kicked, but I don't think it's gonna go well either. Might as well try. Wish I could have more money here. It seems that I'm gonna get eliminated again on first. Yeah, that's the issue. Like, at this point it's the game telling you you don't belong here. Bring a faster car or you know, lose. Very shitty, but I mean, you are seeing it with your own eyes. That Ford GT got in the way. Ironically, that Ford GT also crashed there. Okay, that's a better start at least. If you're taking the subway there, getting this other shortcut is not happening. Like, you don't have the angle to do that. It's just not happening. So the police here doesn't seem to be working very hard. I use the cops power up on 2 guys and I'm not seeing them getting very affected by it. I guess this one got... Guess it's something. It kinda worked. Yeah, it seems like if you want to take the shortcut, you better take the left side of that place. And here there's also the lap time that is most likely not happening. Wow. Was that meant to be a police car? Holy shit. Take the left side and then immediately to the right. Yeah, like that, exactly. Well, one of the guys got stuck there actually. This might be enough at least for the time star. Ah, yes, barely, but it was. Beautiful. Nice. Now, if we want to go for the win, I need a cop power up right away. Problem is that he keeps picking it up, which means that I cannot pick it up. Damn it, sack of shit. Like, he keeps picking it up. So I cannot pick it up if you pick it up. And you're in first, so you cannot even use it. Yeah, I guess it is a good strategy. I tried to go for the shortcut and that stupid ass cop didn't let me. I took the wrong one, I'm a moron. I deserve that. It was right there and I took the wrong one. That's such a shame. I got 4 stars out of it at least, so it's not a small amount, but yeah. A little bit shitty that I got so close, but I couldn't. I also got mid set up at the end, like... Well, the Sonda is available now, but yeah... I don't know how you're gonna pay for it. Well, you won't, basically. Oh, Singapore and Dubai are both unlocked, really? Okay. Well, might as well do it. I don't think the Saudi is gonna do shit. So essentially my amount of money has to reach like, well, too much. That's the issue. I will have to like win 10 more events. Yes, I'll definitely accept that start without complaining, surely. You don't want me to go to the right? Sure, I'll go to the left. Fuck you. Oh, there are some cars flying here. Now, essentially, we'll need to win 10 more events. Or, well, when I say win, I mean getting at least second place, or I think even third gives you close to 10,000. So I will need 10 more of those to afford the 4th GT. And that's assuming that I sell all of my cars in the process. I cannot even buy it normally, like I have to completely sell everything I have. So that's not very nice, but the alternatives are not also very nice, you know. It's pretty ironic how the money in this game seems to be more important than in any other Need for Speed game. It was supposed to be a goofy casual game, but no. You gotta get the money. So basically this game fails at everything it tries to do. It's quite interesting. The idea was making a casual game that everyone could enjoy. This game definitely does not do that. Basically, it's a game for nobody. It's a game aimed at nobody, appealing to nobody. I guess that's why the first rank in the game is nobody. So what even is the required lap time here? Probably 1 minute 5. Though here right now I wouldn't be getting a single star, like of anything, like not the time, not the style points, no nothing. Like you don't get shit. And maybe the style points. The style points are the only thing that will give me the star. The podium is extremely far. It seems that with a car like this you are not gonna get the required shit. Like the required time you need is what I meant to say. Though here it also seems like I'm not getting the style points. I don't know what the objective is, but despite supposedly being close, it wouldn't be happening. And I'll do some drift, cause yeah, okay, there it is. But only 1 star, not more, just 1. At least that amount of money wasn't that bad. It's useful, I guess. It helps. But yeah, right now it's not going quite so great. Well, at least these drag races are always gonna be free, so might as well make use of that. I wonder with this car, considering that all of my opponent cars are supposed to be better, how are we gonna do? You get the final shift. Okay, I'm doing a short shift because you should never get to it. Okay. Well, at least that was enough to win, but yeah, these drag races are not an issue. I mean, I still get pissed at the random traffic because I still think it's shit, but they are not that hard to win. And the drift challenges lately are actually being a problem, so I probably shouldn't do it. But yeah, I guess I'll try. Yeah, as I say, I need to get the money and anything from somewhere, you know? Yeah, there was no reason there to, no. It's a drift event, don't bother going fast, please. Fucking shitty ass police. Really, dude. Even if the multiplier doing this technique goes up pretty quickly, the points themselves don't seem to go up very quickly. Was that wasn't enough, right? Because it was 18,000. Yeah. Well, at least it's 2 stars and some money. I'll take it. That also means that I could do the drag race and the drift event in Dubai, right? Yeah, I should probably do that. I mean, at least anything that is free money and stars is appreciated. At this point, stars are not really that important because like the only thing they will do is unlocking the Grand Prix, which I need to do. I mean, before worrying about unlocking the Grand Prix, I need a better car, you know. Oh, damn, I forgot about shifting, god damn it. Back off, shit. Shift regardless and Nitro. Okay, that was not enough. Oh, that guy crashed, but it's unfortunately not close enough. It was pretty close. Yeah, no, not super. Well, no, it was very close, yeah. Then it's fine. We can do another one. Okay. I saw that piece of shit when it was too late, god damn it. Or if this shit had slipstream or not. Maybe it did. The traffic is now pissing me off. Quite a lot even. The acceleration of this car is so shitty, it cannot... Well, I guess this one was not gonna be free after all. But yeah, I don't know here, I mean... It's still not enough money, I'm soft lock, basically. Is there anything I can get in Rio? And there is the speed traps, but... No, I'm not really convinced. With Madrid there should be more shit to get, but basically that elimination event here that I'm pretty sure I already tried to do and failed horribly multiple times, but it is this one, I'm pretty sure. It basically happened because I kept getting eliminated first. It didn't happen this time, but I'm still in last place right now, you know? And the first place is so far away compared to everyone else. Like, shouldn't you dissimulate the rubber banding a little bit more, maybe? Just a little bit. Like, try to at least pretend that you're not going at an impossible speed. Just as an idea, you know? You see, at that point, with a distance like that, there's absolutely nothing you can do. You cannot call the cops on him because it's way too far. And obviously you're not gonna close the distance normally. Yeah, like, essentially you're fucked. Nice, well at least I got the time star. And if I get to second place, that's also not that bad. Fuck that guy up. While you are at it, throw me a wrench. Will appreciate it. So now I cannot even turbo. Okay, there you go. By turbo I mean nitro, you get what I mean. Oh, that guy got caught. The guy in first place is just in his own race. Completely unworried. I guess what I'm gonna do, since it's obvious that I cannot get the first place, I'll try to build up score to get the style star, since the first place star I'm obviously not gonna get. That is assuming they even let me do that. Build up as much as you can. There you go, okay. Just look at the minimap, look at how far the first place is, holy fuck. Like, not even hiding it. How absolutely far it is. Okay. I got 4 stars out of that and some good amount of money, so I'll take that. I'll certainly take that. Yeah, the issue is still not enough money. Like, that's the issue. It's not even close. It's not a couple of events and that's it. We are there. No, it's not. It's way more than that. Damn it, dude. I don't know, I could try, but then I already tried one of those elimination. Well, no, I tried that circuit race and that was already grounds to get ultra demotivated because it wasn't even close. Essentially. Yeah, it makes sense. You know what? The power-ups, like, really feels like Mario Kart understood the concept of power-ups better, because here, like, someone picked them up and they are already gone, you know? Like, they are absolutely gone, and that essentially makes it, like, the issue with doing that is that essentially the first place has the greatest advantage of all, even though the idea of the power-ups is precisely to level the field, right? But yeah, by having the first place hogging all of them and not allowing the guys behind to do anything, you're effectively rendering them useless. You're essentially rewarding the first place for being first, which, I mean, it's fine if it wasn't for the fact that you're putting power-ups, which the whole point is precisely to try to make the guys that are doing worse to do better. Also, that was completely worthless. Not a single star, no nothing. Starting to lose my patience. I still need more money no matter what, you know. Fuck, dude. And to go back here, I think I got a lot of the stars. Essentially everything left is the annoying events. No, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, at the same time, I don't think that doing the class A events is gonna go anywhere really. It's just not. At least here, seems like there is a lot of distance to go through, and the point of objective is not that high for some reason. And there were others in class B that were a lot more picky, but not this one. I mean, I'm glad, but it's pretty weird, but sure. The problem is that here, the class B events that are no race are like the money is worthless. Like it's pretty much worth shit. It might as well not be there, you know? That's how worthy they are. Essentially all of the remaining, like I don't think there is a single race. I mean, yeah, you have this one, but you only get 2 stars for that. I don't think there is any race remaining that could give me too many, but yeah, I guess I might as well try these ones. I say try these ones when I already tried them. This one requires 1 minute 5 seconds and the first place. Since the main motivation here is money, I guess I have to do it that way. Yeah, I think I most likely tried this with the skyline and it did not work, unfortunately. But I could be wrong. Or rather, I hope I'm wrong. Essentially, don't worry about the style points because you already have it. The only thing that matters are the lap time and the first place. Well, the lap time that I already got. Yeah, like I already got. No, I mean I almost got stopped by one of the. No, see, that's the sort of shit that completely ruins the lap time. I mean, I hate this game. I say at the beginning that I don't consider it worse than Pro Street, but I think I'm starting to change my mind. I'm slowly starting to change my mind. Fuck, well, I have to do it on this final lap. And I could, but that is if no shortcut gets in the way. Does that make this game anti-street? I wish, but as you can see, the races still take place on street, so no, it doesn't. So, I mean, the fact that the game takes place in streets is the least of its issues, but I wouldn't even say it's an issue. So here it's pretty possible that not only I don't win because this guy appeared here out of nowhere, but also that I don't get the required time objective because of that stupid ass chicane, right? Is that how it's gonna be? Did I understood that right? Did I understand that right? No, okay, I will get the time and the win at least. And 10,000 that are of course very useful, so hey, bring it home. Bring it home. Okay, what else? I already checked Madrid. Well, I'm pretty sure I already checked almost all of them. We'll attempt to do this circuit race, I guess. So this one is style points and first position, the ones I did not get. Oh, actually, and this is a race, a track that I usually don't play. Like, seems that I play more events with the other track, but I could attempt to do the elimination with racers only on Class A. Problem is that that's the issue, racers only. Even if it's an easier track than the other one, with a slower car, you're probably not gonna get close. So at least if you manage to get that shortcut, and as long as you know it's coming, it shouldn't be hard to get into it. You should cut a lot of time there. Could work. I guess I could try that. Surprised I didn't get the style points here. So I did not drift enough. The objective doesn't even seem that high in the first place, so just a little bit weird. Right, so it's important to take the shortcut here to the right. Oh, yeah, the handling is so shit that it's still pretty easy to miss it. That's what gives you the greatest advantage here. So I actually want to try the same race in Class A and see how it goes. Might work or not, but I think it's worth a try. I also got the style points, so yeah, I have no clue how I did not get the style points last time. And now I got it, so the only thing left is winning. Well, the lead is right there, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, he got stuck with a track, okay. At least the good thing about the shortcut here is that it's clearly visible, so even if because of the shitty, you know, steering you could still miss it, at least you have a better chance at aiming for it. And also it's not the only shortcut, you have one there. That one seems a little bit, you know, harder to get into though. Alright, all stars plus 10,000 money, so that's good. But yeah, I'm gonna try that one in Class A. There's also this one here. This is the same race. I mean, the same race, the same track. And I got third place. I feel, well, at least the good thing here is that I don't need to worry about the secondary objective. But here, I could get so much better than this, right? Shouldn't be a problem. And, and I still don't take the shortcut because I guess I'm a moron. Even though here the objective is very clearly winning and nothing else. Hey, come on, dude. Okay, and that shortcut, assuming you also anticipate it, should not be hard to get either. Okay. And I'm very, well, I'm not sure if very, but I'm closer here with the money. Just keep in mind that I need to have even more than 400,000. That's the issue. Even more than that. That's how messed up it is. I take the shortcut. I mean, the good thing is that for some reason the AI doesn't really try to take the shortcut despite essentially being the easiest one in the game to take. And, well, not only the easiest one, but also one of the ones that saves the most time too. Well, oh, he tried getting that shortcut and couldn't, nice. Okay, and now I'm first place. And that also means that in Class A, I could potentially also do 2 events, because it's this elimination and also the other race. And if I manage to do that, I'm pretty sure that should be enough money to get the 4th GT, though obviously by selling these ones. So that, you know, I'm not a fan of selling cars, but I'm less of a fan of this game than I am of selling cars, so yeah, I guess that it will have to happen. I also obviously will completely remove my access from Class B. Very well aware of that. Yeah, that will be an indirect consequence. And that's not that big of a deal since there's barely any stars to get here anyways. Like, all of them are obviously in Class A, the majority. I know that there is still the Dubai ones in Class C, but I'm not sure if the car that I have can actually do them. I mean, it probably can, and I could try, not like I lose anything for trying, but yeah, technically it didn't do any of the events. Yeah, I could try. Surprised I didn't try earlier. I mean, I didn't try because since I wasn't gonna buy a new Class C car, but I guess maybe the first one will help. And now I'm infamous. Is that a compliment? I'm gonna try that before I try anything else, because I might be sleeping on... Well, not to mention Singapore as well. Oh, and actually I do have these special cars. Damn, I guess I'm a moron. I'm not sure which one of these is better. Wait, what details this? Apparently this Ford Adrenaline is the best one here. Yeah, the only problem is that here we're gonna be going back at slow ass cars, so that kinda sucks, but yeah, I guess it is what it is. Not to mention this car is horrendous. I think that calling it horrendous is a compliment. Well, if you can even call this a car, I mean, this is a pickup truck. Yeah, I don't know how I didn't think of this before. Like, I mean, technically I did think of it. I also forgot that I had like this new like collectionist car unlock that are better than the first one. So I guess my bad. It's a very important detail that I overlooked. Also, this car having 5 stars of strength is a very blatant lie, because you got stopped by a random ass traffic car, so I'm not sure who gave you those 5 stars, but I don't think you deserve them, if you ask me. I think that you might be a little bit undeserving of them. Alright, at least getting the speed, well, the lap time star is absolutely trivial. What I don't remember is how much money these events gave you. Probably nothing. Like, if I'm not mistaken, probably 5,000 or even less than that for a win. So good luck with that. And also the good thing is that despite this being way slower cars, theoretically the length of the events is still similar and even maybe shorter, because you have only 2 laps instead of 3. So that's good. So here what I will need is the style points if I want to get the 5 stars. And I will be struggling a little bit. Oh, okay, I got it. Nice. Alright. It is a good source, though. I still have my doubts if I should fully try hardest today. And yeah, you get 5,000 for winning. It's not amazing, but I wouldn't say it's terrible. If anything, you know what's terrible? The fact that you get so little money in comparison for winning a Class A event, that's what's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. So I think that this is gonna go for a 4-hour stream. If I actually, you know, really propose myself to simply beat the game today, it's gonna go for quite long. But I mean, it's either that or leaving the rest for tomorrow. And you know, I'm actually not sure what to do, because if I were to leave the rest for tomorrow, I will have to leave it now. Like, after this event, leave it. But if I were to try hard everything now, then I have to hurry with getting what I'm trying to get. At the same time, I'm not really sure if it's a guarantee to... Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe I should leave it for the next stream after all. Like, in principle, I'm not a fan of the idea, but I feel like I'm even less of a fan of the idea of doing a 4-hour stream. Today, at least. If today was Friday, maybe, but it isn't. I'm also a little bit sleepy as well, so staying up for longer seems like a bad idea, no matter how you look at it. Something tells me that even if it looks like a mistake, the best play I can do is like just, you know, leave it for the next stream. You see, I feel like it might not even be enough to do... Wait, hold up. Here I need to get the most amount of points possible to get the 5-star. I mean, the second place is so far behind that it's irrelevant. Come on. Oh, fuck you, dude. Couldn't get the last star. I think that's a good sign to stop now. I'm not a fan of, again, as mentioned multiple times, I'm not a fan of the idea because there's not that much more remaining, but it will be gambling it a lot thinking that I can finish it in 1 more hour only. So I will think of a plan B. Well, the plan B could be another shoot 'em up and that's it. But yeah, so here in Dubai, let's say that you get like 20 stars, and then here you get, I don't know, 15. It will be 35, so you add to that and it will be essentially 144. And it say that it needed 300 seats, right? No, I didn't mean to enter here. 300 seats for the Grand Prix on Class A, right? Or 300, no, 70. Okay, well, that's more to my favor, so I simply should leave whatever is remaining for tomorrow. Not a fan of the idea, but yeah, I don't think I also want to stream for that long today, so I'll leave it for tomorrow, okay? Yeah. So thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully with the conclusion to this game. So yeah, have a good one and take care.